The African Amateur Stroke Play Championship took place at Leopard Creek from the 6th to the 9th of February. The event brings together amateurs from around the globe.
It's fantastic to be back at Leopard Creek, the 8th edition of the African Amateur. We started the tournament here 8 years ago. We had to move it for various reasons over the years, but it's always a privilege to be back at Leopard Creek. It's a truly remarkable place. The players love it. They see it on television during the Downhill Championship around the world, and it's a big attraction. It helps to have a venue like Leopard Creek, which is such an amazing golf course as well, to get the European teams out here, international teams from India, and of course teams from all over Africa. So we have 9 different teams this year, but there's players from 15 different nations playing. So it's really fantastic for our youngsters to get to meet and play against other really top players from around the world. And in such a unique, special environment as this is, as I said earlier, it's a great privilege for us. The African Amateur leads us into what we call our South African swing of 3 major tournaments. So we follow this with the South African Stroke Play Championship and in Durban, and then the South African Amateur Championship, which is also in Durban this year at Mount Edgecombe Golf Club. So the nice thing with the South African Amateur is that it's a men's and women's event, so that's really important to us to come together and play in a tournament like that. And again, a lot of the players that are playing here this week will play in the Stroke Play and the Amateur. Our youngsters get to play against some of the top internationals and measure themselves against some of the best amateurs in the world, which is not so easy to do living in South Africa, because it's expensive to travel overseas, and we don't get as much international playing opportunity as perhaps the European teams do. So it's very important for our local mix of tournaments, our world ranking points, and again just to have the pleasure and the privilege of playing against some of the world's top amateurs as well. It really augurs well for golf in South Africa.
Unfortunately, Mother Nature played a big role in the tournament. Torrential rain caused long delays throughout. The players did use the opportunity to get to make new friends. The mix of cultures and nationalities, a hallmark of the event. Tournament staff worked tirelessly to get the course ready for action. A break in the weather did allow the players to get back out there, but the event was reduced to 2 rounds. Coming out on top was Aldrich Potgieter, the reigning British amateur champion, putting together rounds of 67 and 69 for an 8 under par total and a 1-shot victory.
Grateful to be able to win this event. It's an awesome tournament to have every year, an awesome golf club, and yeah, the rain did its part in the tournament. We didn't get to play the last 2 days, and I know Fabi was creeping on me on those on the last round, so yeah, it just shows you have to play good in the first 2 rounds to be able to keep it up there, and if stuff like this happens, you know you covered yourself. So grateful that I did that at the start.
All the hard work done at the GolfRSA National Camp before the event paid off for Team South Africa, who raced to a 12-stroke victory in the team competition.
We built a nice little team spirit in the camp. I mean, we had a nice big group of guys, so obviously I didn't know some of the guys, and I think quite a few people had to learn each other and kind of became friends over the 3 days that we had the camp. So it was really good, yeah, as a team of 4, we all got along great. I mean, we supported each other, backed each other, and I think the result speaks for itself.
Leopard Creek, a fitting host venue once again for the African Amateur Stroke Play Championship.